lay that to rest. Let's go ahead and talk to Mr. God and do an offering. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the NIST website. Why don't you educate yourself? Because if you go to you click here, so it's got a crazy contraption that makes random numbers. And they're unpredictable, autonomous. What do you think it is? Let's just use some logic here. It's a government organization that makes random numbers, okay? Are bad random numbers good for anything? No, they're good random numbers. Do you think you can predict them? No, that would be kind of lame. So, every 60 seconds, that's the critical thing. Every 60 seconds it generates a new batch. And so they're talking about voter fraud, but as a matter of fact there's a limitation on how. So let's pretend I want to cheat, and I get my buddy to watch the website and tell me when it says something, and he whispers in my ear what it says. So it's every 60 seconds. So what I have done is the way you make it complete proof is you tell the minute, you call out the minute ahead of time. And if I have called out the minute ahead of time, it's absolutely proven. It's solid. It's rock solid. There is no way to discredit it. And that's the whole reason that I call out the minute ahead of time. So every minute there's a new batch, and let's pretend I didn't call it out. I just suddenly said let's take a random number. Then what if I had read the number that minute? Now even if I did that, it wouldn't be very many lottery tickets. You get one lottery ticket every minute. And so if you get 5, that's not really gonna, but that's beside the point. I lay that to rest by calling out the specific minute. There's no way to cheat. It's absolutely proven. So what if it's not about me and it's about Hillary? I don't know. That's kind of weird. What if she looks at me and I'm looking at her and it's about random numbers, but it's actually about voter fraud? Can they both be? Well, this is interesting. So we're going to have miracle competitions. We're going to have a website where it's a little bit easier to do an offering and get a random response. It'll be certified like by the Secret Service, international. So let's ask God. Let's ask God what his favorite thing about elections is. Okay, so we call out the we are going to do at 53. 53 is we're calling out the minute. It's 51. You can see that I chose it precisely ahead of time. I could have chosen any ahead of time, but I wanted one a couple. We don't want to be here all day, so I chose one just a couple minutes ahead of time. So at 53, now we can go to the number is this is a different batch. This is the batch for 52, and the next one's not ready yet. So I happen to know when I happen to have the clock that we can watch the clock. It's pretty much synchronized to my clock. Okay, so it's 37:38. So on my website, did I publish? Yeah, of course I published. So I published, I called the shot, I published it 53, and the timestamp. The timestamp is something you should get to learn. Do you see these numbers? These are Unix timestamps. And anyway, you can go directly to the, let's say you wanted one from an hour ago. Well, it would be kind of tedious to click this. You can go directly if you enter the timestamp on a URL in this format. You put the timestamp and beacon. It looks kind of weird, like it's not the same web page format, but anyway, okay, 53. Our batch is ready. So now we go to this. It says you have to make sure it says 53. And we can, I don't remember my timestamp, but it should be, okay, 180. And we're getting the output. The output, this is the batch. There's, these two lines are the, those are all the random numbers. For the game that we are currently doing, we need about 5 decimal digits. So we only need 5, and I got plenty. I got plenty of extras. We're cutting and pasting, and we're going to hit escape. And so my software took the first 5 decimal digits and used it as a line number. And okay, we don't want to ruin the surprise. We have to upload. That's the rule. I don't know why. It's kind of ridiculous. So we want to share with, if anybody's looking at the website. Normally I do this without the video running, and so I'd upload to my website every time I get a result, and it's live. Kind of ridiculous, but it makes it fun for me. It's more fun if it's live and exciting. As the hart panteth after the water brooks, so panteth my soul after thee, O God. My soul thirsteth for God, for the living God. When shall I come and appear before God? My tears have been my meat day and night, when they continually say unto me, Where is thy God? When I remember these things, I pour out my soul in me, for I had gone with the multitude. I went with them to the house of God with the voice of joy and praise, with the multitude that kept holy day. Why art thou cast down, O my soul? Why art thou disquieted in me? Hope thou in God, for I shall yet praise him for the help of his countenance. Okay, no, I don't think we... So, that wasn't very satisfying. What are we doing? I don't feel like it anymore. Hold on a second there. So that's it. Let's call it.